Hello YouTube. I feel like I haven't made a video blog in a while. Probably only been like 4 or 5 days though. But as you know, in the internet, 4 or 5 days is a pretty long time. And well, this news that I am going to talk to you about today is not fresh. I think that the news was released on Friday, but I haven't really seen anybody talking about it, so I'm going to make this video here. And that is the Time Magazine's Person of the Year. And it happens to be me. And you. And everybody else who happens to be active on the internet. And while the cover of the magazine, I don't actually have a copy of the magazine, but I've looked at it online. But anyway, it has a picture of a computer with very clearly the little YouTube bar. Now, what I'm interested about this is that the article is referring not just to YouTube, but to everybody who is active on the internet, blogging, doing YouTube, you know, contributing to Wikipedia, all these other things. And that's very interesting. And, you know, it is an interesting thing, I guess, that we have been selected as the person of the year. But on the other hand, why is it us who are the people of the year? We didn't, like, choose. I mean, I don't know. Okay. We did choose to make these things, but we didn't invent the technology to do these things. Shouldn't the person who invented the technology to do these things be the person of the year? Now, I don't mean Steve and Chad, because I don't know. I don't really feel like they are worthy of being person of the year any more than any of us, but I don't know. Maybe the guy who invented the internet, maybe he already won it. I don't know. But he's the guy who he should be the person of the year, especially because if this is the year of the internet. But I guess they're trying to make a point that now the internet is all completely user based and blah 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 blah. But anyway, a good thing that the Time magazine has done is that, sure, they have conceded, they have said that we, the YouTube user, the blogger, the internet individual, has now surpassed the media moguls. And they are one of them, and so they are sort of admitting defeat here, and they have this one little bit. You know, here's the article. And this is the other thing here. This is what I was trying to say. I have to excuse me. I just woke up and my brain is not there right now, but when I wake up, this is when I want to blog for some reason. This is when the thoughts are fresh in my mind. This is when the things that I want to talk about, I talk about. Anyway, so I would expect that I was not going to be able to read this article about people on the internet, and that I would actually have to go out and buy their magazine, which would be very contradictory to the point. But, however, they have put it online for free, so I was able to download it here and read it. And I don't know whether you'll be able to see right there. That's the cover of the magazine. Now you can see how it's almost the YouTube screen, but anyway, so I was able to download this and, you know, read it online, which is cool. But it goes together, and you know, it talks about the people who invented the internet, and, you know, Steve and Chad, and it talks about them for a little bit, blah blah blah. But what I want to know, and what is interesting, is the last paragraph in this article started making me think about something. And I'll read this to you right here. But that's what makes it all that interesting. Web 2.0 is a massive social experiment, and like any experiment worth trying, it could fail. There's no roadmap for how an organism that's not a bacterium lives and works together on this planet in numbers in excess of 6 billion, but 2006 gave us some ideas. This is an opportunity to build a new kind of international understanding. Not politician to politician, great man to great man, but citizen to citizen, person to person. It's a chance for people to look out at a computer screen and really genuinely wonder who's out there looking back at them. Go on. Tell us you're just not a little bit curious. Excuse me. And that made me think. I am a little bit curious as to who are these people who are out there who are watching my videos. You know, I have like 19 subscribers, and that's cool and everything. Thanks subscribers. And but also my videos, they end up getting roughly, some of them 300, 400, 500 views. Now, who are these people? I say that kind of like that just because I've been watching a video on YouTube, actually. That right around when Seinfeld got, Seinfeld ended, and Conan O'Brien was making this joke that they're doing these commercial where they're looking for a new Seinfeld, and they get all these people like, who are these people? Well, who are these people who are watching this video? Who are you? And what makes me so interesting, huh? How come you decided to watch this video? I want to know. So, feel free to type in a comment, send me a personal message. Tell me who you are. In fact, what would even be better is to make a video and tell me who you are. Now, in fact, I've actually noticed a lot of people today, randomly, coincidentally, that some other people have done the same thing. I got a bulletin. This one person is looking for people to make, your YouTube flag and put it up there, and that's your country of YouTube. And Renetto is doing something where he was talking about, peace on earth from YouTube, and that's a little bit over optimistic, I think. But it's the same thing. Like, he was talking about how people he in high school he doesn't think about them now because they're out of sight, but YouTube has brought together this whole global community, and now he knows people from all over the world, and now he can actually think about, like, when America does something horrible to the other country, like, he actually feels more personal about it because he's thinking he knows somebody in that country. Anyway, the whole point is, who are you? You are the Time Person of the Year, like me. So, I want to know what makes us so special.